What on earth? Hang on a minute. Where did my voice go? Where's my face? Wait a minute. Oh. Ta-da. That's where my face went. So, really weird. But instead of a regular crash, or like the ones where my PC just shuts off, I got a blue screen. We managed to blue screen it this time. So, new issues now. But we went a solid 4 hours and then some. So, I'm still pretty determined to get us through this trial. They left us on such a good note. So, I think I'm going to keep going if I'm going to be completely honest. We'll keep it pushing and see if anything else happens. But 4 hours, we've reached a new 4 hours with all that stuff going. So I'm going to say that we're probably pretty in the clear in regards to what it is that I can and can't run. Unless we've reached a point where problems on top of problems are going to start happening now. But, you know, I'm willing to wait and see. So let's keep it pushing, because I want to see what goes on. I want to finish this trial. I want a conclusion. Is it really true? About my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Amy could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. Under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh my god! It's her! Ugh, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something else better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world knows of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Damn. I also kind of want to see her lose. I want to know what her sore loser face looks like. Reel it in, reeling it back.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You prove Miss Miney had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the card sitting 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Last year's accident. That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Bruh, another tie? I've tied with you more than I've won. And we're encroaching on potentially having a tie for our wins and ties. This is bullshit. I woke up because of a jolt and it was a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk of the tabloid shows, day after day last year.
Yes, and there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove. Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay. One at a time now. Last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like on this 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's all just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. God, yeah, and if you mess up, your mistakes travel with you to the next trial. That's so... wow. That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
Objection!
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault. As far as the real facts are concerned, Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Bless. But why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Ooh. This is news to me. I was not aware that you didn't have a license. You didn't have your license, Miss Minnie.
Please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. Uh-oh.
Looks like we found what we're looking for.
Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photograph you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. Uh-oh. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. What the fuck? Ouch! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive the driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license.
But they got it.
Ugh.
Ow. Cry in my whip will accommodate. That just can't be. Oh, this can't be.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive. Yeah, don't just stand there, to yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip, and the pain, and the ow? Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Minnie, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Ouch. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, totally a big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, just had gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
My sentiments, Judge. I see. Bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Another time. Let's see what we can find.
Close, huh? So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things, I think that's what they're called?
Permits.
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What?
Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she's done this last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue?
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever?
Why did you take such a special why did you take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I don't think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but these people who really love cars think otherwise.
Please try asking something with more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Minnie, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car. Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
So her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars. I had a feeling that was bound to come up.
Your Honor,
Yes?
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special important car? Or import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much then.
It's not my point.
Now, to be honest, I don't know what the point of this either. Miss Minnie, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. From England. I yelled, hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what. That's for the heck out of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick up a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite of our cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? You, what do you know? That sleek show. Forgive me. Personality really changes at the drop of a hat. Interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Okie dokie. I'll see you later, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go drop by Braden's probably later and then pick him up. He told me later. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't know when it's all gonna happen, but you know, tomorrow's the day. Unless you want to ask Griffin tonight. Oh yeah, you're gonna hang out with him. You talk to him. You'll probably get the information you need out of him. Is your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be, like, a racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow, I think she followed my question off track again. The passenger side. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
Okay, so let's look at our evidence then. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. The right door.
Chotomate. There's something eerily suspicious about one piece of evidence here.
Objection!
Miss Minnie, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. I opened the right door and, like, got out.
That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if you were an American car, or if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
Two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side.
Ah! What do you mean by this?
Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the door, the right side of the car, right? But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Ah!
Oh.
Order in the court. Order. Order. Act.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Ini said the person who was driving his car was her older sister, Minnie. That is what Ini said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ini or Minnie? Or Mimi, who was really driving that night? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Minnie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said that the witness, Miss Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
Next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
Ugh.
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness's real name is... You're Mimi? Minnie. That is your real name.
Objection!
What a foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But
Minnie, she died in that car accident.
that's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Innie Minnie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? A car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Innie Minnie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. This, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
Oh, what is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in that crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Minnie was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Ooh. Well, Miss Innie, I guess Miss Karma. Why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I've been unmasked.
Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Minnie. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? How would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
Take that!
That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. A few weeks after this mishap, Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying to that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. A chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. And beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. Maybe he hadn't thought of the channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Becoming me has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Miss Morgan Frey agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma. You enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcasted all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yeah! Oh, ah! Ow, 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 ow! My God, she's throwing a fit! And one more for good. Wow. Am I dead? Did I dodge? Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This coach is a fraud, a sham. Damn, she threw a fit.
Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright remains conscious, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Oh God, Phoenix is dead. Oh hey, welcome back to the stream. So, small problem happened. I blue screened. It was a different type of error that happened, so I blue screened, which is why it's being set up to a separate stream. But yes, we've completed it, and I managed to do it with little to no consequence. I think I only got one thing wrong. Defendant lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, it's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. Didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? I was inside that clothing box, right? Box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Aww. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Miney hadn't shot Dr. Gray? We broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed Maya Fey who just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Minnie with a plan like that? I don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't you just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. Louise and Morgan helped Minnie with her plan was... I don't have a picture of, It's the only bit of evidence or something. It's the only thing I got. I can't save, it doesn't let me. I'm trying. I tried to look at the button, I can't save. It is Pearl, isn't it? Please. I don't want to get these wrong. Is it a piece of evidence or is it a person? I don't think it's a piece of evidence. I'm gonna take a gamble. Early? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Curain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen to that? And what would happen then? Ranch family. My aunt. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearl would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying... Thought so. Uh-oh. Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell, 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be master of Curain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that happy prosecutor. Resolved to unseat that annoying, witless, main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. Chance will present itself. Your time will come. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Yay! Turnabout Big Top. Whoa. Wait, Von Karma's gonna be a part of this one too. Save. There we go. We've got another one done. Another episode down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. What's this all about? Someone's gonna fall to their death, aren't they? Whoa, this guy's got swag. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactic. What a name. Something's about to go horribly wrong, isn't it? Huh? I thought something was gonna go wrong. What just happened? Are we at the circus? We brought Pearl to the circus! Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? Damn, I wanted to reach a solid saving point. But I'm curious now. I'll go a little bit longer. I'll put a pause in our situation when I actually have a chance to stop and breathe, I guess. It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention a guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. It was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. Magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearl? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain Village. It's during that trying time I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remembered the train. Of course I did. I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by and help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're going to visit Mr. Nick's on New Year's? Maybe. I am glad you will never get to spend your New Year's with your... Or you will get to spend with your special someone. Pearly! Look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. Oh, what's gonna happen on New Year? I really hope it will turn out that way. Oh. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. Hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. He stopped it! I didn't even have to press anything! Hello, this is the Wright & Co. Law... Nick! It's terrible! Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess. I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. TV? Well, let's check in on the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the very big circus. The very big circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The very big circus? That's the circus we went to, right? You're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica? Maximilian Galactica, fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Yo, this music is actually bopping. Mama said that she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Alright, well, I guess this is a solid place to wrap it up. So, I will do exactly that. Almost 5 hours worth of streaming, but hey, I'd say it was worth it. I love playing through Ace Attorney. But it has now come time for me to wrap it up. So, I will do exactly that. So, thanks to any and all who happened to catch the stream as it was happening live. Thanks to anybody who is watching the VOD later on. This was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I was able to get along to playing it as much as I was able to today. And hopefully I'll have a lot more time to do so in the future, because I've got a lot to go through. I've got this one, and the next, I don't know how many chapters left in this one game, since I'm playing the second one now, and then the third one. So, there's definitely a lot of Ace Attorney to still go through. And I plan on going through it as much as I can. But, you know, I can't do it all the time. Maybe. Lest. Nevertheless, if anyone who happens to be here is one of my mods, if they could pull up the socials, or I could do it myself, definitely go ahead and drop a follow on any of my socials. Twitter is going to be where you're going to be able to keep up with anything that I am currently currently doing, and where I update the schedules as well. And so if there's anything that you're interested that I might be up to, it will most likely end up on Twitter, and I will make a tweet about it or in regards to it. So definitely go drop a follow on there. That is where you will be able to keep up with my shenanigans most often. Also, I do have a YouTube channel. It's going to be coming about slowly but surely. I've got more VODs that are coming along the way. I've had to organize them and figure out which ones have come chronologically. And so I'm trying to make sure that I don't jump the gun in regards to what gets posted first in regards to the chronological sense of my streams. And so I think I've got a good set on what the next playthrough should be. And then I also do have a plan to potentially have my editor start making YouTube shorts. So definitely be on the lookout for any type of content that will be coming out on the YouTube channel as well. And I think that should cover it for the stream today. So, once again, thanks to any and all who happen to catch the stream as it's happening live. Thanks to anybody who is watching this VOD later on. A little upset that it did get cut into two, but, you know, you get to watch the entirety of that last story, and this one will just be the ending. Thanks again to any and all who happen to catch it as happening live. Thanks to anybody who's watching this VOD later on. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for Story Game Saturday. It might be happening a little bit later because I do have plans and I have my PC getting checked out tomorrow. So probably is going to be a later startup time. I will either post about it on Twitter, or if you are following me for strictly Twitch or on Twitter, you will see me post whenever we do go live. But we'll see you guys then tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.